Well, are you in the mood for some more lore and more sandwiches?
Oh yes, I'm a sandwich king, bro. I love sandwiches.
Well, I don't know if you'll enjoy these sandwiches. It depends on your political affiliations. But
Ooh.
recently, ooh, but recently we just saw the first delivery of McDonald's to the White House. I just want to get what your take and your feelings are on this. So let me get the screen share going real fast. All right, you should be seeing a whole lot of nothing right now, and let me go ahead and paste this.
I take pride in the work I do. The tips are part of that. Now I actually get to keep all of it. I've heard a lot of promises from politicians. This is the first one I actually felt helped my pocketbook. I feel a good tip coming, and I'm very grateful for that.
Oh my God, this is good.
Nice to meet you. I have your DoorDash order for you.
Look at this. This doesn't look staged. That does.
I want to thank you for the no tax on tips. It has helped my family out immensely, and I definitely appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Donald.
I'm genuinely flabbergasted. Like my flabbers are gasted. Like I really.
Like,
First of all, this doesn't look staged. Yes, of course it's staged, pal. DoorDash has never given any DoorDash driver a sponsored car. You know what I mean? I've never seen a DoorDash
right. That's the
car.
first thing, the sponsored car. Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, sure, maybe. Second, DoorDash grandma. I'm sorry, but that in and itself, that we have that t-shirt and she's wearing it while she's working, you know what I mean, doing DoorDash, is the biggest problem, I think, in this entire video. It's like, why does she even have to be working? You know what I mean? In fact, she's like,
speak more on that.
Like, I just feel
the
like
video in the background with the audio off, by the way. So if you see it, switch over. But yeah, speak more on that.
Yeah, so like, I just feel like we as a as like a country and stuff, like we always talk about, hey man, you know, American dream, you gotta work for it, you gotta do what you gotta do. But to the like, she looks like she's in good shape or whatnot, but DoorDash grandma, really? Like, why do we have grandmas out here doing DoorDash? Like, that's pretty sad. Like, that they feel like they still have to keep working. I mean, obviously I know why, because you go outside, you got $4.50 for gas. Like, it never ends, you know what I mean? Like, you can never really feel like you're stable or satisfied. And then on top of that, Donald Trump opens the door with his mouth wide open. You know, that thing smells. And talking about, oh yeah, this doesn't look staged. Here, I got you a tip. Dude,
Right.
That didn't even look like anything. He didn't even have like the common courtesy to just like look at her like as she was saying, like, thank you, like, this means so much to my family and stuff. I don't know. It's really weird. It's eerie, the time we live in right now. Because when I first see this, I'm like, how much of this is real? You know what I mean? Like, is it AI? A part of me wants to believe like this is fake, but I know it's just completely real. And DoorDash is on board with it.
Well, yeah, DoorDash is like, if I remember correctly, DoorDash is a huge contributor to his administration. A lot of these like bigger tech businesses, you know, like DoorDash, Uber, Facebook, yeah, they're definitely contributing to his administration. But like, I kind of like the point of like, it just seems so weird that you have, all right, there's no problem glorifying like people working, right? I don't think there's an issue with like saying like, this is a person working hard, like, look how good that is, because people work, you know what I mean? That's how they provide for their families. It's generally a good thing, generally speaking. But just like how contrived this seems, and like, if we're being real and this was like an actual delivery, like, she would have been shot like way before she got to the Oval Office door. I'm just saying.
Dude, that's actually a really good point. And I haven't even like processed it that much to think of like the logistics of her driving in through those gates, you know what I mean? Like, getting past security and stuff. I doubt she would be the one handing it. Also, it's filmed like The Office or Parks and Rec, or more like a Parks and Rec like thing. But it's. I think the thing that also ticks me off is, like, why are we celebrating something that's so simple? Oh wow, we're gonna give our workers now, our drivers, a like 100% on their tips. Yeah, that probably should have been the case in the first place. Like, I don't understand how.
Right. Well, I mean, this whole thing also became kind of like a huge press conference within itself. Like, I mean, Trump's not going to let a good opportunity go to waste, right? So
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and take this off real fast. But Marie, what do you have? Marie. I started blabbering here. Marie, what do you think about it? I'm going to get this off right here. But yeah, tips. Tips. So this whole thing is about keeping 100% of your tips. And there is like a whole kind of press conference around it. Bear with me 1 second. Marie, do you have anything while I get this ready?
Well, is everything what we see is definitely staged and it's definitely recorded as a commercial for their no not like taxed tips. So it's like they trying to make it, like you said, they trying to make it so special. Like it's like something that in general was different before. But if we're talking about how they present that, if we look at their presentation, we have, like you said, again, adult, grown, probably on a retirement lady who need work. She can't sustain her life without working, and probably nobody's gonna hire her except like a delivery stuff, right? Because they whatever they need, they need your ID or like whatever that you are a citizen, and not even and driver license. That's it. They're not gonna ask how old are you, whatever. If you can drive and you can deliver food, you can work. That's the first thing. So people in America need to work on any job to sustain their life after going to retirement.
Yeah.
Bad. Next part of it, she go to the how's it called, Oval Office,
Oval Office.
and the president himself come out to pick it up, the food. And it's already looks ridiculous, not because the president not a human. Yes, he's a human, but they trying to humanize someone we all understand, not exactly the person who order food like this.
I would have to argue against that. He loves his
He
McDonald's.
like
True.
he love McDonald's. We know that, but I doubt that he's actually DoorDash it. I think CEO of McDonald's eat the burger before him to bring it to him with this little bites.
Oh, like he bit it and sent
Yeah.
it over.
Yeah.
Like, hey, finish this, Donnie.
Yeah, that's for you. I tried. It's a good product. So we see President open the door and we see all this gold, all this, I don't know, chandeliers,
Right.
all this
Even the
rich
curtains.
and power. Yeah.
Ugh.
And we see the lady who need to work because without it she can't. We go deeper into whatever this it's commercial
Yeah.
is, but in general how they present it is, you peasants need to work to bring us food,
And here's your scraps.
and
Yep.
yeah, and what we're gonna do, we're not gonna tax your $5 or like $10.
Can I just add one thing real quick? When I think he hands her cash, doesn't he? Like before she
I didn't
leaves.
see any tips. I didn't see any tips.
Because I didn't know, like it was weird after the handshake, like when she's saying thank you or whatever. It looked like he was slipping her something, like like a folded bill or
Like this.
something. Yeah, like handed her a folded bill like afterwards. But I wasn't sure, so like I'm not gonna harp too much on that. But when I saw it, that's the first thing that came to my mind afterwards. Like she was like, "Oh, thank you so much. Like this is gonna help so much for my family." And then he's like not even looking at her as she's saying that. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's really sad.
Doesn't original video he ask her something about women's sports?
Well, let's get into that.
Wait, there's
'cause
an
that's-
original video?
No. So that's what I'm going to show you next. So like I was trying to say earlier, Gary's in the background. I don't know if you see him.
No, now I do.
There's something flying here.
Gary, do you have something to say?
You have something to say? Roof, roof. I give him a.
Yeah, give him a treat, and I'll kind of like I'll start introing this. So yeah, Eddie. Essentially, it wasn't just like a quick commercial. This was like a whole like press event. There was like it was like what do you call it? Like a press conference. There was like reporters there and stuff. I'm gonna prime it up over here real fast. I'm gonna wait for Marie to get back to start it, but I want to get the transcript pulled up too so I can see it as I go. So bear with me here. But yeah, I have like a video from PBS News. That's yeah, it's like a whole conversation, a whole press conference. They talk about freaking the war in Iran, all that stuff. So when Marie gets back, she's just gonna distract the dog with some treats. I'm gonna go ahead and get the video primed up.
Where's the bug?
Oh, the bug's on the light.
Can you put this?
On the bed?
Give it to you.
Oh, just give it to him?
Go to bed.
Here you go. Okay. We had to distract him with the tree. I don't know if
Yeah,
he
you definitely earned that.
butt in the corner.
Yeah. Bro, what was I gonna say? If this if this video, like the one you're about to show me, like the original one, right?
Yeah.
I think this I haven't seen it yet, so I'm kind of a little shy to say my point, but it's like I think this kind of sheds a really huge light on the bigger picture here. Like, this is just for DoorDash. What do you think they've been doing with other things too? Like, you know what I mean? Like more cleverly blending in those propaganda things. I mean, we all know propaganda is everywhere, but like these commercials, less.
Just today, Peter Hegseth quoted Jules from Pulp Fiction. I don't know if you saw that. We could probably get into that.
I mean, what are we talking about? Amazon make the movie about the first lady.
Oh yeah, we covered that too. The Melania. So Amazon bought that movie from the Trumps for like $4 million. It was like $3 million to make and produce, and they made like 2 million or 3 or 4 million in the box office. But yeah, I mean, it's just kissing the ring. But speaking of kissing the ring, let's go ahead.
It's more sucking the ring, but
yeah,
whatever you're into.
Whatever they're into.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Down in Hollywood.
But let me go ahead and start this up, and then I'll jump through it.
McDonald's.
Want to say something?
Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. I have your DoorDash order for you, Mr. President.
That's very nice. Look at this. This doesn't look staged, does it?
They're all your favorites.
That's good. These are good. DoorDash is doing a good job.
She said they're all your favorites. Yes, I love all of McDonald's.
Yeah, what are the favorites? All your favorite products.
you like bags.
I enjoy the McGangbang.
McGangbang.
So if you're not familiar with the McGangbang,
No, the
there's
McChicken stuff.
a McDouble with a McChicken in the middle. So you order both. You throw the bread out of the McChicken. You put everything in the McChicken between the two patties of the McDouble.
That's perverted.
Yep. It's fucking good, dude. Track meets were crazy after. They got really good menu though.
But Marie, you mentioned kissing the ring, so this part here, he's gonna get into it. So the transcript, because it's a little hard to hear right now because they don't have the mics, but I'm just narrating what he's saying real fast, and we'll keep playing it. So she's like, "It's all your favorites. That's good. These are good. The rest is doing a good job. So the reason for this is the fact that I heard you picked up an extra $11,000 because we didn't tax it. So let's play it."
Good job. So the reason for this is the fact that I heard you picked up an extra $11,000 that you didn't get because the tax bill was so big. The refund was the biggest you've ever had. Is that a correct statement?
It definitely was. Yeah, I saved over $11,000 by not having to claim.
Was that surprising to you?
It was very surprising. Very
A
surprising.
great big beautiful bill. And that doesn't include overtime in your case. This is only just based on what we did in terms of every other aspect of the tax bill, right?
Talk to me.
They consistently talking about big, beautiful Bill. Who is this Bill?
Definitely not Clinton.
Yeah.
And he must be big and beautiful.
Well, that's what
Mm.
Monica thought. But anyway, no, so like right now he is talking about this big, beautiful bill. Like, I'm not gonna pretend I know legislation like that,
Mhm.
but I know like a big thing was like funding for Department of Homeland Security. So if you don't like ice in your drinks, I'm sorry. But yeah, no, so it was like a lot of funding for like different things, and then he included like little things like this in the bill, like not claiming your taxes. I think like up to a certain amount, or like during, I think if you work overtime, like there was something about like overtime and taxes, but he's just over here like, oh, you were able to save $11,000 because of my big beautiful bill.
Yeah, and billionaires saves billions
Yeah,
on taxes.
that's what the bill's short for.
We're also happy to have our $1,100 whatever.
But yeah, let me pull up that sports thing. So like it's all a press conference really. So I know he definitely talks about Iran.
This is just so, it's so like not in good faith, which is the thing that like,
It sounds like a episode of Black Mirror.
yeah.
Yeah, all this just seems like
Someone must have fucked the pig.
so,
Yo, facts. Facts. Oh my days.
this is a
bro.
goddamn Christian streamery. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, dude.
Where's John Pork?
Right here.
hey, don't speak on the dead like that.
His middle name is John. So President John Pork here is going to start talking about Iran. Oh, man.
He's a D.
Our
he's a
FBI
DJ,
agent-
real
he's
quick
DJ,
before you
right?
start, I'm so sorry to cut you off. Before you start that, I
Please.
wanted to go back to what he said real quick. You don't have to go up in the transcript, but he says like, "Oh yeah, was that the most you've ever seen? Like, were you surprised? Big beautiful villa, dude. No, she's not spending 11K on a villa, dude. Like,
Well, he's so
I know.
detached from like regular people. Like you can expect him to say like weird shit like that.
it's just so abnormal.
You enjoyed your crumbs? I heard crumbs are really great this time of year. I made sure you had extra crumbs, the best crumbs, the best crumbs.
The freshest one. I must to say, I don't know if you have this thing in America, but we back in Ukraine, we had interviewers go to the parliament and ask them how much bread cost, or like how much milk cost, and let them answer. Most of them answer, I don't know, government pay for like all of whatever needs, like president, for example, it's the answers of the president is like, oh no, everything what I need is by the government, like whatever. But most of them say much less than it actually is, because they don't go to the grocery stores, they don't do DoorDash, they don't know the prices in McDonald's. I doubt they know the prices in McDonald's. Even if you love McDonald's a lot, you don't like this. People don't know the prices because they don't look at the prices. They have so much money. They don't need to look at the prices at all. Their kids, their grandkids, and the grandkids don't need to look at the prices. They can buy anything they want.
Yep.
And when we're talking about this, that looks so disingenuous. It looks so fake. If you open the dictionary on a word cringe, there's the picture.
Yep. Yes.
Well, I know I said I was
100% well said.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just complimenting. Like 100% agree. That was so well said. And that's crazy they do that in Ukraine. It'd be an epic fail if they did it here. Genuinely.
Well, I know I said I was going to start at one point, but I was reading over the transcript and I wanted to start here. And Emperor God King is about to speak on something very important here.
Okay.
I'll put this over here, and why don't we have a news conference with the press? Want to do it? Sure. You don't have to stay safely much. I think they're looking about hormone straight and various other things. Do you have any questions?
Mr. President, did you post that picture of yourself depicted as Jesus Christ?
Well, it wasn't depicted. It was me. I did post it, and I thought it was me as the doctor.
Wait. I'm sorry.
Had to do with
I'm
red.
so sorry because I did see the AI image and I was listening to a video kind of explaining it at work like
Okay.
a few days ago, and this is ridiculous. The Freudian slips, you know, like we can assume that a lot of these things are just stutters and whatnot, you know.
Mhm.
I don't think so. Like, oh, what? Tell us about the depiction, you as depicted as Jesus, which is what it was. Let's not
Right.
let's call a spade a spade. That's exactly what it was. He goes,
Donald Jesus Trump.
yeah, he goes, it was me. It wasn't a depiction. It was me. I did post it. He genuinely believes this. A doctor saying he's a doctor or whatever, right?
Mhm.
That's just innuendo stuff. Like it's all like fluff to make it sound like it isn't. And I just don't know how other people cannot see that, you know? Like
I heard. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. You're good.
I was gonna say I heard one. I heard some commentary saying like it could have been possibly like because people were trying to tell him to say like, oh, the picture was doctored, meaning like it was altered, but instead like he just took it as like, oh, I'm a doctor. Like that's just one take.
What if
Oh,
he's actually don't know how the Jesus looks like because he's so religious, but he never was in church, and he
mhm.
just like, well, everyone, oh, it's Easter, everyone do the some like share some pictures of the dude. I make myself as this dude if he's so popular.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like you said, it was just some like BS kind of excuse, and even like kind of explaining it now, it doesn't really come
It's a
across as like
doctor
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, doctor of what? You're literally saying you're healing people. And what made it kind of weird too is if you look at the picture, there's like a little girl standing to like the left of him behind the person who's like
Must
he's
stand
apparently
closer.
healing in in the in that little medical bed. And behind the girl is like an way older man. And like that's fine, I guess. But it just like comes off so creepy, like so weird. Like there's like something trying to be said in plain sight. Like I don't know if you remember me saying this, Jay, on Monday during my stream. But I was like, a lot of this stuff is like in plain sight, you know, like it's not I forgot the word I used, but it's like there's just too many symbolisms, like just who is she? Why is she there? This looks like Jeffrey Epstein. Like this guy, like the nurses, I just don't, it doesn't make any sense. This is the creepiest part of it all was the I'm sorry, it was like the top of it. I did post it. I thought it was that part right there, like those are like
let me
deep.
try to find a better picture of it. I'm just typing in Trump Jesus.
My doctor also has glowing hands.
I missed that.
That's class.
Yeah, my doctor does have energy beams coming out of his hands. Like, what's wrong with you?
Oh man, we're in shambles, boys.
And girls, come on, we're all inclusive here.
Yeah, true. My fault.
But
No,
I'm trying
sports
to
is
find, like,
sports is inherently sexist, I think. Got me calling everybody guys. Come on, guys.
That's fine.
so
It's cringe. I think that's like the best thing you can call it. Like Marie said, just 100% cringe. Everything this guy does is cringe.
to say the least.
Yeah, like at the bare minimum, that's the bare minimum thing. That's the most base thing you can say right now about this president. And it's not just
Yeah.
him, sadly.
Just zoom
Yeah, I gotta zoom in a little bit. I'm such an old man when it comes to this shit, guys. I'm so sorry.
You're vibing, bro.
I'm too close.
Don't want to smell him.
But yeah, so you were talking about like these three things on the top, right?
Yeah, they look to me like some demons, right? I know a lot of people like to talk about Project Bluebeam. We're not going to go too deep. I'm not going to go super deep into that whole like theory stuff, but I just think it's odd with all of the different sightings people have, the conversations now around aliens and whatnot. It's interesting. It felt like this was not an Easter celebration post or anything like that. This felt like it was a, hey, time for like something's coming, you know? And a lot of people have said that Donald Trump is like the Antichrist. Did you say dementia?
Yeah,
No, you actually might be right, because I
yeah, dementia.
like literally he's off the rails. He's off the rails. I'm sorry, but none of us are looking up to this man at all.
Mhm.
Not like at all. I only look up to the Most High. That's it. Like this is
That's right. Donald
This
Jesus
just-
Trump.
yeah. No, this just came off as like blasphemous. It was just really out of touch. I don't understand what they thought was gonna happen with that. But sorry for derailing.
No, you're fine. We're having a conversation here. That's the whole point. Oh, I'm sorry for talking during a
Yeah,
talking.
you're right.
Talk
You're right.
show.
You're right.
My fault. My fault.
But yeah, he does talk about that. I do want to like skip forward to like the thing about
Till the
sports.
end.
Yeah, we'll end on this bit because we do want to talk about someone that's high on math. So
Mm.
let me go ahead and play from this part, and then we'll hear what they have to say.
Information, what should happen?
Well, it's a very serious charge against them and the Democrats. They cheat. They can't get elected with their policy. So their policy is no good. They want to have, open borders. They want to have men playing in women's sport. Do you think that men should play in women's sports?
Doesn't fly away.
Oh yeah, fair. Maybe they did put up a big block, but let me play that back because it's getting to that part.
They want to have men playing in women's sport. Do you think that men should play in women's sports?
I really don't have an opinion on that.
You don't. I'll bet
No,
you do.
No, I'm here about no
Pizza.
tax on tips.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, at least she stayed on message. Like,
Yeah, she was definitely briefed before. She was like, "Listen, I know you probably don't fuck with the man, but here,
yeah,
like, just
you're a crisis actor. Be a professional.
yeah, that's ridiculous. A president being asked a legitimate question, right? I mean, and his first thing is, oh, you know what? I don't have the cojones to answer this myself. Hey, random citizen that you're here doing a job for, you could probably be having other orders delivered at this time. Hey, what do you think on the matter? I don't have an opinion. All right, let me hit you on the back.
But it's just like, well, what's your opinion on this?
Like to have a mind.
They want to have men playing in women's sport. Do you think that men should play in women's sports?
I really don't have an opinion on that.
You don't. I'll bet you do.
No, I'm here about.
Oh, shucks! Come
You know,
on,
like,
got
when you
something to
Help
say.
me out.
That's how adult men like don't
Oh my
like
God.
maybe I'm wrong. That's how adult men sometimes doing when they talking with the younger girls. It's like, oh, you don't know. You know what I mean?
Well, he is very old, so maybe that is a young lady to him.
Yeah.
Um,
For real. Oh my days. I just think that's ridiculous. First of all, the fact that that's like one of the top things that's being asked to him is ridiculous in the first place. I think some more like hardball questions should be asked, like
Mhm.
within like what's going on in the government, not just like pop culture wise. I know it's still political stuff, but I don't know. I guess my take on that whole thing is like, first off, respectfully, if the person's transitioned, right, it wouldn't be a man in a woman's sport. So I think that's like the first thing where where I'm like, all right, it's what he's saying isn't coming from a place of understanding or even like respect per se. I think it just comes off from as like it's kind of just like a real close-minded, like a horse. You know how like race horses have like the blinders on? Like, yeah, he's just like, nah, this isn't it. Like, blah, blah, blah. People are going to stand with it because I think that whole topic is in itself like a 2-hour discussion. But you're going to have people who agree with that and then use that as fuel to keep backing him up for a little bit longer. But yeah, it's just, it's cringy. It's why are you asking that? Why does that matter? The Olympics already are over. So I don't. What do you think? Sorry.
No. I mean, I kind of I feel like people could have their opinion on it, but for it to be such like at this point, it's almost like I don't know how people are gonna feel about this example, but it's almost like Dave Chappelle continuing to do like the trans jokes.
Mhm.
Like we get it, the first one or two might have been funny, but it's like every special, but it's just like, but like at the highest like political level, like you're the president, you keep harping on this thing that no one cares about, almost how like your wife brought up Epstein when no one was really like thinking about that. So it just seems like even though he's like the first president to win off of like a podcast run, he's still stuck on like legacy TV, like what people his age are concerned about. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
like to add on top of that, like that he's like a super rich guy that's out of touch with normal people. Like he's out of touch with like people like people's media consumption and how they get their information.
Yeah.
So like I said, you can have an opinion on the whole thing, and like you're entitled to your opinion on the whole thing, right? But just like you're the president, like you're literally at war. Like why are we bringing up like men playing women's sports?
Exactly. I think like that's and the one thing he says before that, he's like, "Oh, you know, the Democrats, they cheat. They want to open the borders." Dude, I don't know if you saw me. I started like yawning because like, bro, you say the same thing every single time. I complain about Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown being the exact same week in, week out. We got the same weak ass promos, the same weird ass celebrities coming in giving the same weak ass performances. And it's still right here, right in your face in politics. You can't get away from it. Nobody has like the I don't know, the ability.
I mean, Trump is a WWE Hall of Famer.
True. That is true. They should have revoked that shit. But the second,
But they're all best friends.
Yeah, they all are all best friends, especially now with TKO, the Saudi money. Like it's just I don't know, man. But yeah, it's weird. Like get over the Democrats, get over the fucking open borders, all that stuff. Like we need solutions to this stuff. And stop like pointing fingers and well, these guys are cheaters. So like no, I'm tired of it.
Or you got anything before we go to the next thing that I want to show real fast?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard about that, but there is a rumor, and I believe kind of proved, but I need to find the video for that this lady is actually work for Casting Network.
Yeah, keep talking. I'm gonna grab your phone.
Casting Network.
Oh,
It's
like
a
Central
acting
Casting?
bag. Casting Network.
Oh, okay.
It's
Find
a,
it and put it on the note.
I believe. Yeah, I will. Can I send it to a computer?
You could just put it on the note. The note's on your phone now.
Okay, I need 2 seconds.
But in the meantime, I'm gonna do the next because it's just a quick video.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Pulp? You've watched Pulp Fiction?
See, I have not, but I've seen a lot of shorts that.
Okay, so you
I know a
know
little
Samuel
bit.
L. Jackson, like when he's like his speech, like the biblical speech.
The one in the courtroom. Or
No, it's
the
not a
other
courtroom.
one?
It's
Okay,
in
so
an
no.
apartment. But
Oh, okay.
no,
Oh wait, no, I do know
okay.
which one you're talking about. He like takes the burger from the other guy.
right.
And
And
yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, okay, just I don't know if you remember this. It's like it's supposed to be like from a Bible passage. They've talked about it, like Tarantino and Samuel L. Jackson talked about it. They like paraphrase the Bible verse to make it make sense for like this, for his character, like this character, like vengeance and whatever. So like, I don't know if you're gonna remember the speech, but I think you will once I share this video. So let me go ahead and get it primed up for you. So Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, because he still is Secretary of Defense, but he did this speech today, kind of relating to what was it like the rescue of the pilots. But I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you and see if it sounds familiar.
Finally, to a prayer that I'll read, which was also handed to me a couple of days ago, delivered from the lead mission planner of Sandy 1. Sandy 1 were the A-10s that were a part of the daylight rescue mission of 44 Alpha, Dude 44 Alpha out of Iran.
Get to the good
And
part.
if you know anything about Sandys, their job is to bring those A-10s and put them in between the enemy and that down pilot.
So hardcore.
And so their job is to literally sacrifice themselves for someone else. And in Iran, in contested territory, that's exactly what they did. So this prayer was recited by Sandy 1, which is one of the Sandys,
Let's get to it.
all Sandys, all those A-10 crews, prior to all CSAR missions, but especially this CSAR mission
God, he
that
loves to
happened
hear
in real
himself
time. They
He
call
needs to
it
stop drinking coffee before
CSAR
he's talking.
2517, which I think is meant to reflect Ezekiel 2517. So the prayer is CSAR 2517, and it reads, and pray with me, please. The path of the downed aviator is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who, in the name of camaraderie and duty, shepherd the lost through the valley of darkness. for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to capture and destroy my brother. And you will know my call sign is Sandy 1 when I lay my vengeance upon thee. And amen.
So if you need reference material,
Thank you,
Yo,
Tarantino.
that's really dark. That's, oh my gosh. What an idiot. And did you see the people laughing in the
yeah, because
the
they
room?
knew it was
They just like this, and they
What
just
does
like,
Marcellus Wallace look like? What? What country you from? What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what? What? English, motherfucker! Do you speak it? Yes. Then you know what I'm saying. Yes. Describe what Marcellus Wallace looks like. I regret. Yes. Well, there's this passage I got memorized. Sort of fits this.
skip ahead a little bit.
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the inequities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men.
dude.
Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds
same
the
exact
weak
speech, dude.
through the valley of darkness.
It's the same exact
For he
speech.
is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
That was everyone in the crowd. They just like, ah!
That's wow. That's embarrassing.
you know how
That's embarrassing.
in a creative field we say if you can create anything new, just repurpose something that already was made.
Sure.
They not even try to repurpose it.
Nope.
They just strictly copy past it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
regurgitate. It's like, but oh my god, that's so weird. And that was the prayer given to them before they made those sacrifices too, is what he said.
Well, you know what I think it is? Because he said like these aviators came up with it, right? And they probably around the time we're watching Pulp Fiction, they're like, this is badass. We're gonna totally do this. And the thing is that like, I mean, religious or not, like the lack of like the separation of church and state is bad for politics. That's how I feel. Your morals can be guided by it, but just to like actually run a country and like instill that on other people, I think it's just I think the Constitution was written in a certain way to be that way for a reason. But Marie wanted to share this video. So you're saying she was an actor through like a casting service?
Yes.
We're going back to
Our DoorDash grandma.
DoorDash Granny. That's right.
Don't tell me
Let
she
me go
was
ahead and share.
she was an industry plant.
Yeah, right.
Oh no.
Yeah. What's her name? Yeah, Doechii. Like she's the Doechii of crisis acting, I guess.
Yeah.
Even though she's not really an industry plant. But yeah, so let's go ahead and play this.
Most definitely central casting, but they think that we are so stupid to believe it.
Oh, shout out to Central Casting. They got me on Law and Order.
Not shout out to you. You never invite me on any background roles. I'm so upset with you. I'm go with him to have a role, to have something to play. He plays in the 2 big shows, and I'm not.
Did you know that about me?
I did not actually. That's actually so fire. That's
Yeah, I was
literally
on
so fire.
You was on Law and Order
I was on Law and Order and Power.
and Power. Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yo, no, that's sick. Were you on like SVU type shit? I'm gonna have to watch
No, it
every-
was organized crime.
It's like a newest one.
It's like a newer
With a
one.
Stabler.
Stabler, yeah.
Stabler.
Yeah, these psyop things, man. Everybody called me a conspiracy theorist. I'm so glad I never like stopped believing myself because this is ridiculous. This is getting to the point now. We're fuck the veil, bro. That thing was ripped to shreds like years ago. We are now on the tipping point of just
Let me go ahead and play this video real fast.
Any of this, not just her identity, but the entire stunt. This is Miss Simmons on the bottom when she was door dashing to the president. And the above pictures her testifying in Nevada last year about how the big, beautiful bill has helped her and her family so much. And if you don't believe that's her, here are her tattoos from the 2 separate days.
Real
They're the
quick,
same. Not only did
so like she said she was in Nevada, but like wasn't she saying she was from Arkansas? Maybe I misheard that. Central casting.
their PR person for DoorDash actually admit that this was a hired and filmed stunt and not an actual delivery placed through the app. More so because this woman is from Arkansas, not DC. The PR person is absolutely losing his mind on X right now because people aren't looking at it as more positive. Maybe because it's mathematically impossible to save $11,000 in taxes or get an $11,000 refund like she claims. This person explains it perfectly. There is absolutely no way she has gained that much in tips because she would have to work 14 hours a day in Arkansas to make that much. And not only her, her husband with cancer who can't work, as she says, would have to do the same. It's mathematically impossible. Breads and circuses. Breads and circuses. Not only is this woman most definitely central cast.
So yeah, I mean, is that pretty much confirmed, do you think? Or like, what do you think, Marie?
I think it's obvious that if it's commercial promotion to whatever they're trying to push towards people, of course they not take actual person like from DoorDash. They need someone who say exactly what they need. They're gonna pay
Media trained.
Yeah, it's like it must be absolutely prepared. So yeah, no, I believe in this 100%.
And I did find the video, Eddie, if you want to see it.
Yeah.
I saved a snippet. I actually got Peacock for a month just to see myself on there. I'm sorry, Marie, you should have been there. Like
No,
Marie
you're not
was
sorry.
Marie was the one that brought me. So like Marie was like, "Oh, there's central casting in New York City. You got to go in person, like fill out the paperwork, do the tax stuff." And like I was like, "Okay, we're gonna go to New York City." We went to New York City. I forgot to bring paperwork, so I had to go back. And like I was like, maybe it wasn't meant to be. And the Marie was like, no, go back, like sign up, go back. And then yeah, they ended up calling me to do Law and Order. So let me
Multiple times. You just agree for Law and Order and Power.
He just didn't want to get too far. He didn't want to become the DoorDash uncle.
Grammy.
I goofed. But let me go ahead and play. Let me know if you see and hear it. It's playing.
Yeah, I see it. I don't hear it though.
You don't need to.
And this is Taylor.
That's so sick. Yo, now you have you low-key kind of have like you said you had 2, right? You were also on Power, so you have more TV roles than Moist Critical. He's been awfully quiet.
Yeah, I have 2 roles. I don't know if that it did come through on the stream. But yeah, it was a cool experience. So I could have been DoorDash Pappy.
Granny.
Could have been DoorDash Pappy. No, I could have been DoorDash Granny, and he could be like, "What about men taking women's acting roles? How do you feel about that?"
Highly negative.
Yeah.
Here for the paycheck.
Oh man. Yeah, I think what that proves is like the psyops are real.
Right.
Like it's weird to go through like and watch these videos and stuff back. You can kind of see more and more like after a while. Like they showed the tattoos. She's got the little butterfly. Low key some symbolism type stuff. If it's a monarch butterfly, then I'll be raising more eyebrows. But it's just weird. They all play a game.
Butterfly Effect is a good Ashton Kutcher movie.
Yeah.
Which ending do you see?
I forgot there's multiple endings.
I've seen 3.
Yeah. Have you seen the Butterfly Effect?
I have, and I watched all of the endings as well. I liked the really depressing one, but I feel like all of them are kind of depressing because you can't change the past to affect.
I'm afraid to say what my favorite one is because I want people to like me. I'll just say that. So if you've seen the endings, maybe you'll get what I'm alluding to.